For pretty much forever, we've been told skincare is a war, right? A battle. But what if? What if that's completely wrong? Today we're going to look at a totally different way of thinking. It's not about fighting your skin. It's about cultivating it in order to get that amazing, healthy glow.
I mean, really think about it for a sec. So much of the skincare world is all about this battle language. You know, zapping zits, erasing lines, scrubbing away every little imperfection. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it? What if your skin isn't some enemy that you need to conquer?
And that brings us to the big idea here. See, your skin, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. Yeah, really. The best way to think about it, it's like a garden. And once you start treating it that way, everything changes. Your whole mindset just shifts from attacking to nurturing.
Okay, so a secret garden on your face? What does that even mean? Let's dive into the science, because it's actually pretty fascinating.
The word you really need to remember here is community, because you have literally trillions of microorganisms, yeah, mostly bacteria, living on your skin right now. And get this, they're not just hanging out for a free ride. Nope, they're basically your personal security team, your very first line of defense against all the bad stuff, like pathogens and inflammation.
And this right here is the huge mindset shift. For so long, we were all told to use these super harsh antibacterial products that just nuked everything. Wiped it all out, the good guys and the bad guys. It's kind of like clear-cutting an entire forest just to get rid of a couple of weeds. It makes no sense. The goal now is totally different. It's about being a peacekeeper, you know? Creating a happy home where the good bacteria can really flourish.
Okay, so we're tending this garden. What do we get out of it? What are the real, actual results you can see and feel when you nurture this skin microbiome? Let's get into the good stuff. Well, when that ecosystem is happy and balanced, you see some amazing results. You know that redness and sensitivity a lot of us deal with? That's basically your skin's alarm system finally chilling out. Your skin's barrier gets stronger, which means less irritation and way more hydration. And breakouts? They start to calm down because the good bacteria are literally keeping the bad ones in line. The bottom line is you just get healthier, clearer skin. It's that simple.
All right, so to take care of this garden, we need the right tools, right? The right gardeners. And in the world of skincare, our little helpers have some very specific and, let's be honest, sometimes confusing names.
Yeah, I'm talking about these guys. They sound like they're pulled straight from a science textbook, but I promise you it's not that complicated. That garden analogy we've been using, it's going to make this super, super simple. Let's break it all down.
Okay, here's the cheat sheet. First up, probiotics. These are the actual live good bacteria. Think of them as the seeds you're planting in your garden. Then you've got prebiotics. This is the fertilizer. It's basically food for all those good bacteria that helps them grow strong. And finally, postbiotics. This is the best part. It's the harvest. These are all the amazing beneficial things, like peptides and vitamins, that the bacteria produce when they're happy and well-fed.
So now we know the what and the why. Let's get to the most important part, right? The how. How do you actually do this? We're going to build a really practical, daily routine that's all based on this new way of thinking.
And you're going to love this part. This is not some crazy, complicated 12-step routine that takes an hour. Nope, this is a simple blueprint. Just 4 straightforward, effective steps. And they're all designed to nurture your skin, not attack it.
So here they are. It's just cleanse, treat, moisturize, and protect. That's it. Every single one of these steps plays a super important part in cultivating that healthy skin ecosystem. So let's go through them one by one.
Okay, step 1, cleanse. The key word here is gently. We're trying to prepare the soil, not scorch the earth, right? And the reason this is so important is because those really harsh, stripping cleansers, they take out everything, not just the dirt, but also all the good bacteria and the natural oils that your ecosystem needs to survive. Here's a pro tip. If your skin feels all tight and squeaky clean after you wash it, that's actually a bad sign. It means your cleanser is way too aggressive and it's messing up your microbiome.
All right, step 2. This is where we plant the seeds. It's time for a targeted probiotic treatment. Now, serums are usually your best bet here. Why? Because their molecules are super tiny, so they can deliver those active ingredients, the good bacteria, deep into your skin. You're literally reseeding your garden with the good guys, which helps bring everything back into balance. Step 3. Time to fertilize and water. This is your moisturizer's job. And if you can find one with prebiotics in it, even better. A good moisturizer does 2 really important things. First, it feeds all those good bacteria you just put on your skin.
And second, it reinforces your skin's natural barrier. Think of that barrier like a garden fence. It's what keeps the good stuff, like moisture, in, and the bad stuff, like irritants, out. It just keeps your whole ecosystem safe and sound.
And last but definitely not least, step 4. And listen, this one is completely non-negotiable. You have to protect your garden. The sun's UV rays are probably the single biggest threat to your skin's microbiome. So using a good broad-spectrum SPF every single day is like putting up a protective shade cloth over your garden to keep all your little plants from getting fried. So there you have it. You can see how this is so much more than just a routine, right? It's really a whole new philosophy. It's about changing how you see your skin, moving away from fixing flaws and moving towards cultivating health.
And this quote, it just sums it up perfectly. When your focus is on the health of the entire ecosystem, all the things you want, the radiance, the clarity, the calmness, they just happen. It all follows naturally. It's the beautiful result of a garden that's been well taken care of.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. Every day, you are the gardener for your own skin. You get to choose. You can go on the attack with harsh chemicals and stripping products, or you can choose to nurture and cultivate its health. The choice is totally yours. So, what are you going to grow?